Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. I have a craft with me for you today. I promised some of the ladies on our Sunday Live from them Crafty Girls Sunday Live. I promised that we were going to come back and get a tutorial for how I came up or how I put this box together. And this box I created on the Sunday Live, and I have an embellishment box that I wanted to put in here with some pens because them Crafty Girls were hosting a swap, and you're supposed to include a beadable pen or pokey tool or whatever beadable, and a trinket box. It doesn't have to be this size, it could be whatever size, but this is the one I finally decided I was going to use. And I made 2 pens on one of our other lives, on our other Sunday Live. I did 2 pens, so I'm going to give the 2 pens with this project. And we're also supposed to include 4 Christmas cards, okay? And I wanted to house the cards with this all the other parts. So I came up with this. I have a back pocket. This was while we were on the live. I decided to put an additional pocket on the back. And I was using scraps. So this was like, this is really a prototype. But I used the scraps to make a pocket. And then didn't realize I made it too short, but I already added it to the box. So I said, I'll just add seam binding. And the seam binding will be used to just hold the cards in place so they won't go anywhere. So pretty much it's in place. And also bonus is that it stands up. So pretty cool. Use some acetate for my cover to keep them all secured. And yeah, I just have to add some layering designer paper onto the back pocket. But I'm going to do the tutorial of how we came out with this box. All right. I made this up. I know I'm not the first to create a box like that with the flap, but this has like the 2 extra boxes on the side. And this is what I came up with. Okay. So to create it, I used some scratch paper, printer paper. And this one is 8 inches tall by 11 inches wide. And this is what we're going to do. So I have this cut out. Those are my score marks. So your paper is oriented this way. So this is the height of our box. Okay. So this is really the base. Let me get my score tool. I mean, my scoreboard. Scoreboard. All right. And then we're going to, let me turn it this way. All right. We're going to score. Here is my scrap. This is the back that is going to be the foundation for our box. Okay. So we're going to score at 1 inch from the left-hand side. This is the 11-inch side. We're going to go 1 inch, score at the 2-inch mark. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to go over here to this side and we're going to score at 8, 9, and 10. All right. We're going to rotate it. This is the top of the box. This will be the bottom. We're going to rotate to the bottom. This is the 8-inch side. And we're going to just go score it at 1 inch. All right. So there is our base. And I'm going to show you something real cool. So this is going to create the wall for the container part. So we're going to cut a slit right here between the 2 and the 3-inch score, or the 1 inch and the 3-inch score. Just fold the paper on the crease and cut. All right. So that's what we're going to do right now. So to do that, we have to crease our card or our paper. This is really heavy cardstock. I got this particular cardstock I picked up from cardstock warehouse, something like that. Warehouse cardstock, I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, it's really heavy duty cardstock. All right, so we're going to crease all of our score marks. Go ahead and burnish those down. Okay. And I'm pressing hard because it is such a heavy cardstock. So we're going to do this one again. We're going to fold this side up and in towards the center. Burnish that down, making sure our folds are straight on that line. So far, so good. All right, and then this one here. It's amazing. It's almost perfect. So there you go. You're going to have two peaks. It's going to look like this. Okay. And then we're going to take our scissors and cut from the outer edge just to where the score mark, just right there. We're not going to go all the way through. We're just going to stop right here. Let's get my other scissors. Where did they go? We can use this one. It's sharp. All right, so I'm just going to hold it just like this. And let me see. I can make this brighter. It's gloomy outside, so the lighting is horrible. All right, so I'm going to come here, go into that 1-inch score mark and cut right to the first line. Ooh, this is heavy. Okay, right there. And that's it. You're just going to cut that little square just like that. All right. Right there. And I'm going to do that to the other side. Do the same thing. Gonna cut. I don't know, it's so hard for me to film this because the lighting is so bad. All right, and there you go. We just cut right there. And they're both ready to go. So the base of this, we're going to push the flaps in and pull up the bottom. Okay, let me fold that up so we can get the paper going in the right direction. Okay, just like that. All right, so we got that all. Push the flaps, and then we're gonna glue right there. Keep our box like that. So we just push the flap up, and when I say this is the base of our box, this is what it's going to do. I went with this particular measurement, okay, and it creates the foundation of that box. So there we have it. We're not going to glue anything just yet. I'm going to put this to the side. All right, we're done with this paper. That's our template. And then we have the front of the box, okay? So it's this piece right here, this little piece in the front, right there. And that piece measures 7 inches wide by 5 3/4 inches tall, okay? And we're going to take our paper and we're going to score at 1 inch. On the 7-inch side, we're going to score at 1 inch. Whoops. My hands are tired. And then we're going to score at the 6-inch mark. Okay, so now we have 1 inch on each side, and we're going to rotate this, and we're going to score at the 1 inch side, and this is the top. And then we're going to score here at the 4 3/4 inches. Okay, and that really gives us an inch right there, the border. All right, so now take our scissors and we're just going to cut the corners out. Okay, sharp scissors. Cut that out. You don't need it. And I'm going to show you where we're going to put this. This is the front of the box and how I put it together. So go ahead and cut all 4 corners out. And I'm going to cut this top piece a little bit at an angle, just so, because it's just a reinforcement. It's not anything functional. We're just making our box sturdier. Okay. So again, this is the top. I'm going to just fold that down. And this piece we're going to glue to the back side. And then this is going to fold down onto our box. So I'll show you that really quickly. Okay. Let's bring our box back over. Get these out of here. Okay. So this one we glue down. All right. And once these are all secured, it's going to fit like this. You're going to put glue on this side and the left and the right. I'm going to glue that to the bottom piece here once it's all secured. And then this piece is going to come over the top and secure to the side of our, if I could get it right. There we go. So it's going to look like that. Okay, and we have a little piece on this side. It's got about 1 inch on this side, and then we have the bottom flap here, and there's a purpose for that. Okay, my design. There's a method to this madness. So we're going to put this to the side. We're not gluing anything yet, so that's ready. And we're going to move this over here. We have 2 of these. So you see on the front here, we have the 2 pen boxes, the left and the right. They're the same measurements. And these measure, let me bring this out so you can see it. This is the pen box. Measures 4.5 across by 8 inches tall. You can see it here, 4.5 by, oh no, I cut it short. No, oh my gosh. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. You don't pay attention, Eileen. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this again. It's too short, and you don't want it too short because you don't want the pen looking too sloppy. So we want it at 4.5 inches. Okay, by 8, not 7. So I made a mistake. Okay, cut that. I'm going to do 1 for now. Okay, so now we have our pen box. Okay, we're going to score every 1 inch. On the 4.5 side, we're going to score from the 1 inch, every 1 inch. And then this is going to create our box. And then we're going to turn this to the bottom. This will be our bottom. And we're only going to score it at 1 inch. That's it. 1 inch. Okay. And now we take our scissors again, and we're going to cut this piece at an angle just to the score, the 1 inch score mark. And then we're going to cut little triangles just to the 1 inch. This is going to be the flap of our box. Secures the bottom. Okay, just like that. And whoops, because everybody's doing beadable blanks, I guess, if you want to say blanks. So this piece is different because you got the little 1/2 inch flap. We're going to cut that away. We don't need that. Okay. Cut this off, and that's what we got for our box. Really easy once you get your measurements correct. And then we're just going to fold the flaps off, fold them in, fold them down, and then you fold this one at the 1 inch. Make sure we fold all of them nice and flat and straight. Because, you know, I can go a little bit crooked. Okay. Fold that right there. And then we fold the, whoops. Remember, fold on the crease. That's what it's for, Eileen. Okay. And you fold that down. All right. And then you can take your hot glue or wet glue. I like using the wet glue. Right now it's so cold here that if I use the hot glue on the box making part, it's just going to dry too fast. Whoops. Hands are bad. So we're going to glue this box together. Whoops. If I can hold on to things, I don't know. So go ahead and add the glue to that 1/2 inch flap. That is to secure your box. All right. The way I do it, I just lay it down like this and fold the flap down and press. Okay. And that does it. That is enough. And then we're going to take our bottom and fold these in. And that's it. Okay. And get your wet glue. And then hold it steady. Make sure it is square enough. Okay. Square enough. There you go. And that's it. So this one becomes our box for our pen. And we're going to make sure that the open flap here is glued down and in onto the box. So it goes just like so. Okay. Looks kind of wonky, but there you go. That's how it's going to get glued together. And we're going to add the second box. So I'm going to do the second box and come back. It's the same exact method. Okay, so I finished my second box, and now we want to work on our flap. Okay, so this, I'm going to move this out of the way. And our flap is with acetate. Okay, so I already cut the flap. And you need a piece that's 7 by 10 inches. All right, and we're going to score it on the 10-inch side. I'm going to score at 6 inches. And just take your time, score it more than once if you need to. And we got to go one more in, 7. And then the next one, you don't have to score so hard. You just need it to help guide you where you're going to line up the top edge of our box. And so this, let me show you what I mean. So this is your 6-inch score right here. And then your 7-inch. And then the 8 is lined up at the very top edge of our box. Okay. It's just to help us so that we have an inch up from the edge of the box. And then it folds over like that, 1 inch over the top. Okay. And so now we have all our score marks. Oh my goodness. What? My scoreboard is dirty. All right, so we have our score marks. Now this is our back side, and we're going to line this edge, this last mark, the 8-inch score mark, to the top of the box, and then this is going to get all the glue. Okay, it's going to go like, whoops, that was my, so there's our 8-inch score mark. I hope you can see it right there. And it's going to line up at the top edge, just a little bit above it. to make it fold over. Okay? All right. The 1 inch should be more than enough. So I think, oh yeah, we have to do one more, and this is an optional. I made this too narrow. Too narrow. It's supposed to be 7 inches. I'm going to use it anyway. It's the pocket that's added onto the back. I made it a little taller. And this piece is, 8.5 inches wide by, let's see, by 6.5 inches tall. Okay, so the pocket's going this way, this way. This is just our reinforcement. So let me tell you what we did. Okay, so on the 8.5 inch side, we're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and then you come over to this side at 7.5 and 8. And then we're going to rotate that. This is the bottom side, this part right here, the bottom of our pocket. You're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and then come over to this side and score at the 6 inch mark. Okay. And this 1/2 inch is your pocket reinforcement. Oh, whoops. Just put some glue on there. And then press it down. This is going to reinforce this edge. Like our girl Christian said, you know, just reinforcing your pockets kind of strengthens your projects. Okay. And then we're going to fold these flaps in 1, 2, and it's going to be a 1/2 inch wide pocket. And you do that to the bottom. Okay. And it's going to sit like that. And we're going to glue it onto our box. Okay. And then the same thing with this one. Creasing it nice and straight. Now my pocket is going to have a hole because I cut the corners at a slight angle. And it doesn't matter if the hole is there because this is going to hold our cards. Okay, for our swap. So there is our pocket. The reinforcements all glued down. Our pen boxes are glued down. We're going to move this to the side. And let's start with our base again. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is add some glue in this back side where the valley is. And just add our glue all the way up in there. All nice right there. Okay. And we're going to put some here also. So glue those down. And get that pressed in. And make sure it's nice and stuck onto that. All right. All right. So that's what our flap is going to do. I'm going to do the same thing to this other side. It's a sturdy box. Don't get me wrong. It's a good box. Especially if you're using some good cardstock. Okay. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't notice, the red is like, there's two different color reds going on here because I ran out of my heavy duty red. And so there is our box base, and we're going to glue these flaps right here. We're going to glue those on to the inside. Okay. And just hold it as straight as possible. So for now, I'm going to put this on here, just this Dollar Tree clip, so it can hold it. We can keep moving. I'm going to add glue to the flap again. And then attach it to the inside. The inside being, this is the inside. All right, so we're going to add another clip. You could use paper clips just to hold on to it for now. Okay. All right, so now this one we have to glue our flap down. This is another reinforcement. I learned so many good things from our crafty buddies, and it helps with our projects. It makes it stronger and last longer, and at least survive the postal service. Okay, today is Monday, guys, and it's snowing again. It stopped for the meantime, but I think we're supposed to get some more snow once again, so we shall see. We shall see. Okay, just making a nice little edge. So here, this flap, we're going to put glue on the inside part, and we're going to attach it to this flap right here. Okay, so just make sure these are stuck really good. The glue, not enough time. So I'm going to stick this onto this panel right there. And we make sure, there we go, like that, okay? So only put glue on the inside flap. And like I said, you could use your hot glue, but for now I'm not because it's too cold outside and the glue just wants to dry too fast. So let's get this up here and add it to the bottom of our box, just like that. So easy. Okay, I'm going to take the clips off. All right, so I can press this down. Make sure it's stuck on there, nice and good. All right, like that. Now we need glue on this side and this side. These flaps get glued down, so it looks like that. Okay, so I'm going to add the glue and then secure the side. Let's go ahead and do both sides at the same time. Okay. And push it up against that. Okay. All right. Get my bone folder. Bone folder? What is this? It's not the bone folder. I don't know. But use your tools. Whatever makes it stay. Make it stick on there. And especially up here, you don't want that coming apart. Okay? Just like that. You can put your box in there. There we go. And press up against it so it stays. Look at how nice. How nice. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put this right there and let that hold on for a minute because it's like it's wanting to come away from it. All right, so our box so far looks like this. All right, so now we're going to take our pen boxes. I'm trying to find my crease or the open flap. So here's the open flap. I want to put glue here and on the bottom. So this is going to touch the bottom of the box and the side, and then the little square right there. So we want glue here, here, and here. So we can attach those into that, like so. And now you can really see the different color. So, okay, so we're going to do that. And like I said, do you, whatever glue that you prefer, go for it. The other thing is when it's cold, hot glue tends to want to pull away from everything. Just making sure I'm on the right side. Okay, I'll just get the glue up there. And then get the glue on the bottom. And we're going to attach it all together. Okay. And get hold of all of that. And glue onto there. I mean, hot glue might be good, but again, I don't want it to pop. Like, pop off. Okay. And so let's go ahead and hold that onto there. You see? That's what I'm talking about. Want that in there secured so it's touching the corners. And it's not all the way in. It's not gonna stick properly. This is a long video, guys, so hope you had your drinks. All right, let me find my flap. Again, here is the open flap. So I'm gonna glue this part and the bottom. So it glows like that. And then, you know, so this part. You can also add a little bit of hot glue just to make it hold faster. But again, I'm not going to do that. This glue so far has been holding, so I'm just going to go with this glue. And get this on the bottom. All right. I'm going to go with this. Okay. All the way in and down. This one. Ooh, I got this one a little messy. Okay. And this one is a little crooked. I might have to trim the top a little bit because it looks a little wonky. So I'm going to do that. Cut a little bit. And I'm just trying to make it straight because when we put the flap on, I want everything to line up, right? Okay. Cut that edge off. You see that? Just a little. It's not the measurement. This one is the getting it placed in the right position fast enough. So there we go. Just a little bit. Okay, I think this guy's good. And this guy is good. A little bit. Just rub onto that one. Okay. All right, let that sit for a little. Oh gosh, come on, baby. I did it on the live and I had no problem. Okay, so now we want to add our acetate. And remember, this is the bottom part, so it's going to go to the back. That's where we're going to put our glue. And we're going to line it up to that first mark right there, like so. Okay. This is where I know I didn't line this up good because the box is crooked. And then you fold over. It's going to be an inch above the box. So it gives us that space for the pen, the topper. Only an inch. Okay. All right. And here we go. This is the tricky part. The first line, putting that, line it up with the top edge. It goes like so. Okay. Looks crazy, but we're gonna do it. And hopefully it doesn't give us a problem. I'm gonna use the wet glue. And I want it to stick. And yes, you're gonna see this, but you know what? We're covering it up with the designer paper. All right, so I'm gonna put this down right there. Get it lined up, hopefully. As square as possible. So I'm gonna put this box inside. So I have something to press down on. Okay, there you go. Get this on to the box. I'm gonna look funky. That's okay. Just get it on there. Get it on, get it on. There we go. Okay. So we can get as much touching the paper. All right, so there's our flap. Okay. And it's gonna look like that. All right, I'll show you why I gave it an inch, like so. Pretty cute. Love it. And also depending on how big your pen topper is, I think it's really cool. All right, so from there we get our layering pieces cut before we could put our Velcro. But I also did this guy, half an inch round corner rounder. It doesn't cut the acetate all the way off, but it's okay. I'll just cut that off. And also I have to add my pocket, which we're not going to add till we put the layering piece on the back. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to try to do that as quickly as possible because that's how fast or slow I craft and how easy this was. So now we got our basic shape for the box. I'm going to put that to the side, put the pocket to the side and get these off. Now I'll be right back. Okay, so I pulled some paper from Michael's paper pad. It's peppermint stripe. Recollection hot buy. I don't know when this came out. I forgot. So now I want to cover my front first and foremost. But I also want to attempt to line things up. I guess I don't have to because it's like an all over pattern, but we're going to try. So our box for the pens are 1 inch. So I'm going to go at, let's see, 1 inch by 7. We're going to go with, dang it, 7/8 inch because we want the border to show. Okay. So There's the 1 inch, and I want it to be a little bit smaller. Yep, 7/8. Okay. Forgot about the measure. This is 7, so 6 7/8. All right, so let's cut this. Six 7/8 by 7 inch. 6 7/8 by. What was I doing? Okay, let's just cut it 6 7/8 for now. And we need it to be 7/8 inch wide. And hopefully I'm cutting it. Yeah, nice. Got some gold stars up in there. Okay. I need 4 of these, 2 for each box. So you just got to make sure it's straight and not crooked. 1 more, 7/8. Okay, so I got 4 of my strips. Those are for our boxes, small boxes. And then this front panel, this piece right here, I don't remember this one. We want, this is 5 inches, so 4 7/8 by, this is, what is this? Little cross eye here. 3 5/8. Okay. 3 5/8. Okay. By 4 7/8. Okay. You're basically just layering your pieces. So that's what it's going to look like right there. And then you get your little strips there. It goes on the side of our boxes like that. See, and it leaves a nice little red outline. Okay, so that's where those are going to go. Cover these, this side here. All right, so let's cover that. Whoops. And you can hear thunder outside. Let's get these all covered up. Okay. Put that on there. It's a really pretty border. Just enough red showing through. Let's make sure it's all attached. Okay, and then we're going to do this side here. Okay. I'm kind of messy. Sorry, guys. I hope you could still see. Put enough glue on there. Pull up our flaps and put this down. Okay. like so. Cover those up. Okay. And then we got this piece here. I think I need a new paper trimmer. It doesn't look too straight, but we're going to use it. I don't care. We need to cover it up. Oh, and if you wanted to stitch, you know, now is the time before you glue everything down. All your layering pieces, you could stitch it and, you know, get all that goodness added onto your project. Stitching. Stitchy stitch. Okay. All right. There we go. And then we got this piece.
Louis be taking his sweet time up there.
Right. And we add this piece here. Oh gosh. Add it on. Get it back over here where I can see. Get them nice and layered. Stitching would be cute, but I'm not doing that today. This is what I'm doing. This is all I'm gonna do. All right. Get this on. Okay. Put it all crooked. Okay. Remember, this is the one we trimmed down a little bit, so it's a little off. That's okay. All right, so now we got to cover the back piece, and this one is 7 inches, I think 7. Yeah, because I didn't push it all the way in, but it's about 7 inches, so 6 7/8. 6 7/8. Ooh, by how tall? Oh, 6 7/8 by 6 7/8. So let's get our piece. 12 by 12. Okay, let me cover this up. 6 7/8. All right, and then another one, 6 7/8. Should be square. Doesn't look square to me, but it is. Let's see. We have this covered. Yes, we do. All right, so we got 6 7/8. Covered it. Now, I'm gonna get the glue. I need to refill my bottle. Ooh, I need to refill this. Okay, let's just go with it. Okay. Oh, ooh, a little crooked. care more about the top because the pocket is about to cover up most of the, oh, it's crooked. I need a new trimmer. Oh my gosh, that's okay. We're gonna go with it. That's it. And then we get our pocket here. So before I put the pocket on, do I want to cover? Let's see. This side, it is 1/2 inch, I think, right? We said 1/2 inch. We did, so 3/8 inch. 1, 2, 3. 3/8 inch by, how big? 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5/8. Okay. All right. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So right there. That's how tall we need it. So now we need to cut it at 1, 2, 3/8, we said. Wait. 1, 2, 3, no. It's 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, there. Ooh, girl. Is it worth it? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna see if it's worth it. 1, 2. Okay. Let's see. Good enough. It's covered. Right there. Right there. All right. I'm not going to put any on the bottom. Who needs the bottom to be layered? Not me. Unless it was function, you know. That's where I got it. That's where it's gonna stay. Okay, and then this one. Girl, hold on. I'll try to fast forward through a lot of this. Very boring parts. Right, don't you think? Okay. And I already forgot this measurement. What did we say? That's 6.5. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 8, 6 3/8 by 4 7/8. Six and 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay. By 4 7/8. Ooh, barely. Barely. Okay. All right. Let's see if this pocket is gonna get covered. Oh yeah. All right. Move on over. Cover it up. And like I said, you could stitch your layer pieces right now, but I'm not. Not today. Not today. That's where I got it. That's where it's gonna stay. Stick it down. Okay. All right. That's it. That is it. I'm not doing the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and glue it to the box. Now, I think I want to do it like this so I could see better. Oops. And just center and line it up to the bottom as much as I can. Okay. Call it done. Done and done. And then we just fold this up and it's going to go on like that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how this is going to go. We're going to do our best. Okay. Do this side first. My box is crooked. Like everything else in life. It is crooked. But it's on. It is on. I'll do this side. Need my longer bone folder. You can do this however way you feel comfortable. I'm doing it this way because that's the only way I know right now. Where's the longer one? There we go. There we go. It's fine. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and that's it. Okay guys, that is my tutorial. Oh, forgot to put the Velcro. Okay, so my Velcro that I'm using is from Hobby Lobby. It's Sewology. It's the smaller circles Velcro, sticky back already. I put it on using no glue on the first one that I made, and it's working fine. When I use this and add glue to it, that's when it was having issues. It didn't like the extra glue or hot glue for that matter. So now we're going to add our Velcro and turn this around. Okay. And one side of this attachment has the clear, and the other one is the fluffy side. So I'm going to put the clear one to the top, or to the flap. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean. Like right. Oh, stinking glue. Now you don't have to use acetate. You don't really do. You could use regular paper, cardstock. It's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna hold that for a minute. Just let that sit. I'm gonna put the other one on also. I'm gonna do them at the same time. And hold my breath. Okay, so I'm just making sure these flaps are even. I need a new paper trimmer because I could see all the crooked lines. All the crooked lines. All right, and you can also decorate this so you're covering up the Velcro and you won't see it from the outside. All right, just want to make sure before I stick it down. There we go. Let's stick it. Okay. And then just pull these apart gently so we can further press these onto it. And then put this down right there, right there. And that's our little box. Now you'll find that the acetate wants to come further down, but you don't want it to because, like I said, we need that 1 inch space at the top for the pokey tool or the pen. You just want to make sure this is straight and this is straight, okay? And so far it looks good. So far. If you all have a straighter paper trimmer, it would look better. But this is the tutorial. I will try to link or add the measurements. I'll try to put the measurements in the description box. No promises, but you know, you could always rewind. You can always rewind this and play it over and over and over and over and over again. I might even put some eyelets over here onto the side so I can add a chain, like a handle. You know, you could get extra fancy. You know, you can even use a paper handle. You just add it to the side, just glue it to the side. But remember, this is going to open. And so I want to use chain because I know I can move it out of the way. But there, that's it. I just have to add my layer, my handmade by, and then add my, let's see how these look behind here. You can add your cards back here. Oh yeah. Yep. That is a much better pocket than this. I might have to change that pocket, but that's what it looks like, and it's more secure. Nothing is gonna fall out. And then you can put your pens in here. Let's see. Turn this around. Whoops. It's a very sturdy box. There you go. And it fits. They fit. Look at that. So cute. I'm so crooked, but you guys know me. Nothing is ever straight in what I make. All right, guys, that's it. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you join the crafty family. Hit the subscribe button. And while you're there, you can hit the notification bell. And that will let you know when I load a new video like this or when I do a live on my YouTube channel. I also do lives with other fellow crafters, and I do a Wacky Wednesday with Louisa on her channel, who is My Crafty Boutique Co. And I also do a live with Them Crafty Girls on Sundays. So if you're not following us on Instagram, all those wonderful ladies, That's where you would usually find out where, what channel, what time. So again, thank you all for watching. Thumbs up this video. It helps my little channel to grow, and I'll see you all on the next crafty video. Bye.